fishing trip that my family just went on. We went up to Lake Sam Rayburn, but we tried a different location, a place called Jackson Hill Marina. Nice little place. Nice little place. Did some fishing. My nephews caught the very first fish. And they sure had a lot of fun. Really proud of my nephews for catching their first fish. They did a great job, especially Lucas, man. That little guy, I think he got 13 fish, if I'm not mistaken. He was killing it, you know. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover about the actual fishing trip itself. We did have some issues with the boat. For some reason, we had an electrical issue with the trolling motor. At one point, just straight up died, and there was nothing left to it. Even the test light wouldn't even come on at all. So I don't know, we got to take it in the shop and figure out what's going on with it. On a separate note, I also want to let you guys know that I just sent off the decal for Cleetus McFarland. I got the decal that was made for toast. Unfortunately, I didn't get a picture of it, but I do have a PDF, which hopefully I can get a picture of and send it to you guys. If not, I will make some t-shirts, and I'll be sending it over to Cleetus McFarland, and hopefully that if he puts that decal on toast, that would be something that will best represent the US in Australia during during summer nuts. But definitely, I mean, when I was there at Cleetus and Cars back in August, I looked around the car and I didn't see any stickers on the window that would reflect the car, and I felt as though making a custom one would suit that car, and I think I did a pretty decent job. So stay tuned to the Cleetus McFarland channel, and hopefully he makes a video covering that window decal. The window decal is a brave little toaster with the American flag on it saying "Do it for Dale." And in case you guys are wondering what is going on with the SV, I did start getting into it night before last, and when I was just opening up some of the panels, I noticed that there are some more things that are on there that are out of place, so I didn't mess with it any further. I do need to make video covering all the stuff that Cleetus Motorsports decided to just throw back together. It's another reason why I'm really mad at them for just throwing the stuff back together. It's very unprofessional, and I mean, I wouldn't do that to somebody's bike, you know? You put it back together the way you found it. That's how it's supposed to be. But unfortunately, they didn't do that. I did recently contact Cycle Shack, which was a place recommended by Robert, the guy who owns this bike. He actually recommended that I take the SV up there and let them take a look at it. I called them up, and they said a basic diagnosis to pretty much guarantee that they're going to find out what's wrong with the bike is going to cost me no more than $95 for a full diagnostic, versus the diagnostic of Cleetus Motorsports of $218.05, which is completely absurd by my opinion. But I will definitely be looking into that. I gotta find a way. After I start going into the SV, I'm gonna take more of a look at it. But if they strike me a good deal over there at Cycle Shack, I will be going over there and taking the bike up there so they can check it out. In case you guys are probably wondering how I'm doing and how things have been with my leg and stuff after my accident on the R6, I am doing fine. My foot's doing fine. I did have my foot checked out at the hospital. I mean, it didn't take much. I do have, you know, full insurance and stuff, which I'm okay with, and if not, I'd still be able to pay for it, but it don't matter. I had them check it out. They say it's just, you know, bruising and a mild sprain, but other than that, they didn't detect any fractures, nothing broken, which by the grace of God, I'm very lucky and blessed that nothing bad truly happened. I mean, it could have been worse, but it didn't. I'm glad it didn't. I am counting my blessings. Now, I will say that, you know, crashing on the bike was an eye-opener for me. Not only was it, you know, me going a little bit too fast in the corner, but it's how the curve was. It wasn't a steady curve. It was actually a steady curve, and then it actually cut in a little bit more toward the end of it, which is what threw me off, and I was going too fast for that kind of a curve. So anyway, I learned a lot from the video. I had to back it up, and I was rewatching what I did. I learned a lot from the video. I talked to Derek. I've been sharpening my skill about my riding habits, and I think that's kind of paid off. Come on, honey. Get off your phone. You see, I don't think you guys understand how much I love motorcycles, you know, and my true passion for riding. I have been addicted to it since, you know, I was a little squirt, you know, and when my dad got me my first little electric motorcycle, and then my uncle got me a mini bike, and then I got a dirt bike, and I got a bigger dirt bike after that, and then eventually I outgrew those and got into street bikes, and I fell in love with it from the go, you know. And it just absolutely kills me whenever somebody just like simply drops a bike on their side, not riding it. If it falls over, gosh, that kills me. But it just absolutely murders my soul whenever I wreck a bike, and even more so when it's a friend of mine's, you know, and I feel absolutely horrible because of what happened. Amanda, if you're watching this, and I really hope you are, I am truly, from the depths of my soul, sorry for what happened. I truly apologize for damaging your motorcycle. I mean, if I could take you back, I would. If I had made a better choice on that curve and actually slow down much more and geared down faster to prevent an incident like that happening, I would do it. But again, I am truly sorry. I apologize for it. I mean, I can't say sorry enough. You know, you guys, your family, that is just, you guys are awesome. You know, it's difficult to find good friends, and when they're willing to help you out and you screw up, it hurts even more because they're good friends to you. And I really hope you didn't, you know, like shank Derek for letting me ride it. I know he threw me under the bus, Derek. And I'm pretty sure Ryder was enjoying the show, hearing him snicker and laugh off to the side. And of course, Robert, he couldn't hold himself. He's sitting there laughing over there in the driveway, saying, "Oh, why does she have a gun? Why she got a shotgun?" Of course, it made me nervous, man. I just wrecked an amazing machine, something I am passionate about, and even more so, it's something that belongs to not me, but it belongs to a really cool family. You know, just all that just blended together into this giant ball of shame for me. I should have known better, you know, and man, I feel horrible. And I will do whatever it takes, you know, just to make that better and make it right for you guys. take care of his bike, you know. He allowed me to use this motorcycle because he heard that mine was down. That's an awesome friend. And even more so, I mean, I take care of it, I baby it, I wash it. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. During that ride, the one that I wiped out on, during that ride, Robert dogged the snot out of this bike. He rode it 10 times harder than I ever would, honestly. But then again, it is his baby and not mine. So that's pretty much the long and short of that. But I take care of it. The chain, I mean, I cleaned and waxed it about 2 days ago. I mean, I take care of this thing as if it were mine, and it's just the most amazing machine ever. You know, it's just, again, my passion for bikes is that real, you know. So don't get into it. I don't, you know, abuse these bikes. I use them, but I respect them, you know. So anyway, that's all that. My apology to Amanda, my apology to Derek and his family. If I disappointed you guys, please let me know. I feel terrible still. There's a squirrel. That's a big truck. Good grief. I'm getting hungry. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you guys to the ending of this video. If you guys like the content of this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate you guys watching another episode of SV Curza. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.